Welcome back to our last session. I've really enjoyed spending time with all of you guys over the last 6 weeks, and it's really helped me deal with my own feelings, even as an adult, and I hope it's helped you guys too. But today I want to talk about how we can cope with our anger, and that means that it just kind of helps us stay calm in certain situations. But first, I want to review our norms just one last time. So we said that we were going to keep our hands and feet, or keep our hands to ourselves, use our listening ears, don't talk while others are talking, don't make fun of others, and try to participate. Okay? And then the last one is just that what you say here stays here, unless someone's hurting you, you want to hurt someone, or you want to hurt yourself. Okay, is everybody good with that? Okay, so let's play. Well, first let's kind of go over our homework. So you were supposed to notice whenever you had like a trigger sign or a warning sign, like clenching your fists, or your heart was racing, or your face got red or hot. Did anybody notice themselves having like a warning sign before they got really angry this week?
Yes.
What was yours, Megan?
My teacher posted that we were going to have some kind of collaboration meeting that I have never done before on a platform that I'm unfamiliar with. And she only gave us 4 hours notice. And I felt my heart to beat fast, and I could feel like my blood rising into my neck, and my neck got red, and I got really angry.
Yeah, I felt that way before too. I really understand what you mean. Like, you just kind of feel overwhelmed almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anybody else?
My little brother makes me mad all the time. So this week he threw Play-Doh at me when I was like minding my own business and trying to watch TV. And I got really mad, and my jaw started clenching, and then my fist started balling, and then I just lay down because I was gonna hit him.
Yeah. Yeah, so your trigger signs were like your jaw was clenching and your fist started, clenching up too. So today that's what we're going to talk about when we start having those warning signs. What can we do to not go to the extreme and have consequences and get in trouble? Okay. So thank you guys for sharing. I want to play a quick game before we get started. So I'm going to ask a question, and I want each person to answer. So you're going to answer the question: if you were a vegetable, which vegetable would you be and why? Okay. All right. So Charlotte's going to be number 1, Megan's number 2, and Joy is number 3, and then I'll be number 4. Okay. So Charlotte, can you answer if you were a vegetable, which one would you be and why?
I would be a tomato. I know some people say that's a fruit, but it's a vegetable. I would be a tomato because you could put it on pretty much anything. And you could even fry them if they're green.
That's true. I like it. And I think tomatoes are a vegetable. So.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, I like it. All right, Megan.
I would be a string bean because I want to be skinny.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. I like it. Okay, and Joy?
I wanted to be a tomato, but since
Maybe a tomato too. I'll let you.
Okay.
I want
Tomatoes together.
I wanted to be a tomato because they're mysterious, because nobody knows if they're a vegetable or a fruit.
Okay. I like that. That's a good explanation. Okay, and I would be a zucchini. 1, it's my favorite, but 2, I feel like I look like a zucchini sometimes too, like little, and then I get bigger. So I'm a zucchini. Okay, so that was fun. I like learning about you guys and hearing the different reasons why you'd be certain vegetables. But let's get started with coping. So I think that this is going to be the key to our success when we control our feelings. So coping strategies are things that we can do to help us calm down. And a coping strategy could be different for Charlotte and me, or Megan and Joy. Something that could really calm me down might frustrate Joy, or something that calms Joy down might frustrate me. So coping is different for everyone, but it's something that helps our personal selves calm down and get our blood pressure down and get our anger down. Okay. So does anyone have any ideas of something that they've tried before that was a good coping strategy for them?
Walking away.
Okay. Walking away, just going for a walk, trying to clear your head. Okay. That's a great one.
I like to take naps.
Okay. Taking naps, kind of get your mind off whatever is going on. Okay. I like it. Megan?
Y'all are gonna laugh. I pretend to shoot birds with my toes.
Okay.
It flags my toes in my shoes so people don't know that I'm upset.
Right. Okay. So it's kind of something that no one else can see, just
Right.
you know. Yeah.
But I know
I
I'm
like
doing
that.
it. I've given it to you. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Okay. Awesome. Well, now that we have a few examples, I want you guys to do a little activity. Okay. I'm going to give you about 3 minutes, but I want you to pull out your paper that has your name on it like this. Okay. And I want you guys to write down a calming activity or coping strategy for each letter of your name. So for example, my name is Kaitlyn, and maybe I could put knitting for K. And I know that might sound silly, but it's something that's calming and quiet, and it might help my brain and body settle down. So I could put knitting for K. And I can't think of anything for A, can't think of anything for I, I'm going to skip it. But for T, I could put tell a grown-up, because that would keep me safe and help me. So does everybody understand and how to do this activity? Okay, and if you can't think of a word or a phrase for a letter, just skip it and we can come up with some together, okay? Is everybody good? Okay, so let's talk about some of them together. Who wants to share 2 or 3 of their strategies?
I want to share my whole name.
Okay.
I put J, I could go jogging. O, I could observe nature. Y, do yoga. C, calm my breathing. E, exercise. L, love on my little brother. Y, I could yodel. And N, I could nap. I'm so proud of me right now.
Good job.
Too. That is really awesome. I also put yoga, and I was thinking about you when I put nap, or whenever I got to N, because there's an N in my name. I was thinking about you whenever you said nap. So I really loved how you have all kinds of different coping strategies, and you have a pretty long name too. So you did a great job. I'm really proud of you.
Well, I want
Right.
to share my whole name too.
Okay.
M, making birds with my toes. E, I roll in my head. G, going for a walk. A hug for my dog. And N, the namaste yoga pose.
That is awesome. You did such a great job. So I hear you kind of have some similar to Joy's too, like going on a walk, or I really love your making birds with your toes. I think that one,
It works.
yeah. And then no one has to know, right? You don't have to get in trouble for it. All right, those are awesome. Okay, and Charlotte, do you want to go? What name did you pick, Charlotte?
I was just going to do the first 4, but now I'm trying to come up with the rest of my name because y'all are like overachievers. I got all the way to O because my name.
That's fine.
And you're going to laugh because the first 4, I have help on all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Pant for help, dollar, ask, run, laugh, observe.
Well, all of those are great ways to stay safe, right? So it seems like a way that helps you calm down is asking for help, right? Which is important to know about ourselves. Like if we can't calm down ourselves, it is important to ask for help. So that is it's really a strength to know that about yourself. Okay. I have a few. I put knitting, ask for a hug. I couldn't think of anything for I. Do you guys have anything? Maybe ice, like some people like to eat ice. So that helps some people calm down. I can't think of anything for I.
Imagine yourself somewhere else.
Imagine. That's a good one. Imagine yourself somewhere else. Thank you. That's a good one. I put tell an adult for T, lay down for L. I also put yoga for Y. And then I put, for N, I put name my feeling. For some people, that might be more frustrating. So you could also like name 5 of your favorite things to maybe get your mind off of it. But I really appreciate you guys doing that activity with me. I think it'll help us come up with all kinds of different strategies to help ourselves when we get in those situations. So I'm going to send everybody a list of all of our friends' names and all of our different coping strategies so that we kind of have a list together of different strategies that will help us stay calm. Okay. So I want you guys to use those ideas to help you as you go about the rest of your year and even next year and all the way up until, you're an adult. And even as an adult, I still need some of those strategies, right? But they come a little bit more naturally to me now. So I want you guys to use those strategies really for the rest of your life until, they just come so naturally you don't even have to think about them. Okay. So the final activity for our group, and it's kind of bittersweet, because, we've just grown so much together, but there's a foldable that I sent you guys, and it's just to remind all of us of the important things that we learned in this group. So it's something you can take with you to remind yourself to stay in control of your emotions. But there's different tabs. There's 4 tabs, and the first tab asks you to put 3 things that make you angry. So we kind of started out with that, like what are things that make you angry? So I want you to put 3 so that maybe the 3 like most common things that make you angry. And then I want you to put 3 ways on the second tab that you're angry. So those warning signs, those triggers. And then 3 ways to calm down, kind of like we talked about today. And then there's the last tab, and it says, why is it important to control our anger? So I want you guys to take a few minutes to fill that out, and then we'll say our final goodbyes, okay? So I put that we're skipping that activity because we didn't print everything out for it. I sent it to you guys just so you have it, but I put that we'll skip it just for time's sake, okay? All right, so you guys have your foldable that you filled out, and I want you to take that with you to help you guys as you go on the rest of the year. And like I said, kind of the rest of our lives, that we're going to have to deal with anger and have to deal with things that make us angry and figure out how to cope with those things, okay? So I want to tell each of you how proud I am of you. And I've seen such growth in each of you the last 6 weeks, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you be very successful in controlling your anger throughout the rest of this year and for many years to come. But I don't want you guys to forget that you can always lean on each other for support, and you can always come back to see me if you ever need help with your feelings or you just need to talk, okay? All right, well, I will see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.